Hello, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to this session on improving safety and security with drones. Hello, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to this session on improving safety and security with drones. Before that, now let us see what topics we have covered in previous sessions. And previous sessions we have covered about introduction on drones pertaining to construction applications. And second thing is pre-construction site review and plannings. And third one is monitoring and documenting process, progress with the drones. These are three topics we already covered. And today topic is this improving safety and security with the drones. Before going further, I would like to share some of the key developments with our India Drone Academy. So, recently we had a MOU with CSDCI, that is Construction Skill Development Council of India. With this collaboration, we create a pool of skilled drone pilots who can perform various tasks, something like aerial survey or inspection, mapping and monitoring, as well as the documentation, those kind of things. People, yes, they will have this kind of skills with our association. So not all this one, they have several other kind of skills are there which we are going to discuss in coming sessions as well. Last week, we have we delivered on a 5 days program, that is empowering women with drone technology, which held at Nalbari, Assam. So about 40 women participated in this program, and they gained hands-on experience by using agriculture drones. These are all the glimpses. This is something about the inaugural session. We have a Minister of Skill Development also attended this program, and people are very actively participated in this program. And we train them in terms of classroom session will be there, and we'll also train them on simulation software as well as the operating the drones. And here also we are train them in terms of assembling the drones, again using the simulation properly, as well as the people who have got certified, they also get certificate of participation or certificate of course completion at the end of the course. This is very important announcement. We'd like to we are exciting to share with you all. And the Government of India initiated a program to train and empower 15,000 women self-help group in drone technology. Again, it creates a lot of opportunities for women. And happy to inform you that idea is one of the is going to be take part in this initiation. So we also encourage academia to have alliance with us. Recently, we have done one orientation program at Mahindra University, Hyderabad. There's one more college called Xavier Architecture College. So we try to give more awareness about the industry-specific orientation colleges. This is one of our important announcement. IPH UMS, that is our parent company. They have projects from the government. It's called Land Consolidation Project, as well as the large scale mapping. This is from the government. And the project is going to come within a short time. As well as we also MOU with Bharat Electronics Limited. Similarly, we also do a lot of aerial reporting for TV channels. So these kind of activities are coming up. It's a span of 1 week, 10 days only. For that, what we do, we are trying to engage our students to execute these projects. And they are going to be our assets, I can say. And we train them, and we are going to make them as a DGCA certified drone pilots. So this is the opportunity for everyone who are participating in today's program as well. Do join IDA and become a DGCA certified drone pilots, because enormous opportunities coming up in India itself, and please utilize the opportunities. Do join with the IDA. And coming to the point, I would like to know quickly a recap the drone application in the sectors, in industries. Let me have small slides here. It is about the applications in different sectors using drones. For instance, you take industry applications. There are 61 different kind of activities what I found personally. So if you take oil and gas an example, so your drones are using for controlling methane emissions, detecting the pipe leakages or damages, okay, and monitoring observation of assets, safety of refineries, inspection and chimneys, okay, as inspection of safety and storage tank. These are the activities connected to oil and gas sector. And if you come to the mining industry again, safety one thing, and other comes something like monitoring and inspection of large sites, okay, and stockpile management. All this comes under mining industry. These are a few activities what I noticed. And if you come to the automobile industry, again, drones are motor breakdowns, or you can say locating vehicles and using for the guiding the passenger to transportation, something like that. Active safety and inspection. If you see this, every activity, every sector, there is safety is very concerned. That is what today's topic is: safety and security through the drones. So if you take again warehouse, these are the activities what we can do, and the chemical industry also. In the chemical industry, surveying mapping will be there. Again, emergency response will be there, the security will be there, as well as the internal inspections will be there, as well as the detecting leaks and cracks. This is one more few of the activities what I found in the chemical industry. And coming to the favorite concern, that is sector called construction. Here, topographic mapping and surveys, of course, security surveillance, personal safety, structure inspection, all kind of activities can take up in the construction sector. Again, forestry. This also talks about mapping and biodiversity, restoration of land, tree planting. All this comes under forestry department. Forestry activities all there. And regulations, of course, aerial photography, marketing activities, mapping, security again. So whatever activities, whatever sector you are taking out, drones are using for the security and surveillance purpose. That means safety and security. Healthcare also like that. Healthcare and disaster management. This earthquake relief operations and flood relief operations. Okay, as well as the hazardous chemical spill. All these got hazardous areas also you can monitor through the drone. And of course, safety inspections. In safety inspection in terms of energy infrastructure side, as well as in transportation, railway inspections, that means track inspection and all. Of course, Coast Guard, airport security, air quality. This all that comes under inspection of safety inspections. This kind of activities, you can say several industries are looking for drones to sustain, or you can say for safeguard the people as well as their customers. Are you able to see the screen now again? Yeah.
Yes, sir, I can see. Yes.
And let us talk about some regulations perspective using the drones. See, there are some categories of drones are there. It is less than 250 grams as for this one. Less than 250 grams, it comes under nano category. And the drone is above 250 to 2 kgs, comes under falls under the category of micro. If it is small drone, means that is in between 2 kg to 25 kg. If it is a medium size, medium category of drone, that is comes under 25 kg to 150 kg. The large drones, which is more than 150 kgs. Next, every drone has some registration number. Okay, something like our car registration or vehicle registration. So that is, you can find the registration number like this. This is the registration number format. Okay, and this registration numbers you can verify through the digital sky platform. If someone bought some new drone, they will have this number which can be verified through this digital sky platform itself. Okay, and some of the zones, which is one should know this one before operating any drone. Should aware some of the zones like now red zone and yellow and green zones. In India, these three zones are you can notified actually. So if you want to operate any drone, make sure find out first of all what kind of zones you are going to operate. Okay, if you are operating in green zone, there is no prayer function required. Not required actually. If you are using in a green zone, and they have limitations in terms of height. Suppose it should not go more than 400 feet. That is 150, 120 meters. You cannot go beyond this one. And you can also operate in yellow zones, but in yellow zones there are two things are there. One is yellow inner zone, yellow outer zone. In case of yellow zones, you should obtain a permission from the ATC, that is air traffic control, which is available in airports and all. In such a case, you should not go more than 200 feet, that is 60 meters height. First of all, you have to take ATC permission to operate drones in case of yellow zone. In yellow zone, we have two different things. One is yellow inner zone and second is outer zone. In case of red zone, totally prohibited. You are not supposed to operate any drones within the red zone. Here is example. These are the red zone, okay? Red zone basically comes in high security area, something like airports, and you can say a Navy area, okay, or defense area, something like that. So from that airport, up to 5 kilometers, you're not supposed to operate anything. Then from airport to up to 8 kilometers, from 3 to, that is 5 to 6, totally 8 kilometers are there. This is called yellow zone. Yellow zone, you cannot go beyond 200 feet. Okay, and as I mentioned earlier, there are two zones. One is inner zone and outer zone. Okay, so if you are operating even outer zone of the yellow, again you have to go to ATC to take permission. This is ATC. Okay, so you want to operate the green zone, that means from the airport here almost 12 kilometers. Now this become a green zone. The entire area is green zone, and maximum limit of height is maximum 400 feet. If you go beyond the 400 feet again, that become yellow zone. Okay, I rightly said, yellow zone, again you have to take permission from the. Similarly here, same thing. From airport to 8 kilometers, airport to up to 5 kilometers, you are not supposed to operate any drone. this is totally banned. And 5 kilometers above 3 kilometers, it comes under yellow zone, that is inner yellow zone. After that, it will come to the green zone. In this green zone, no need to take any permission up to 400 feet. If you're operating beyond 400 feet, that falls under yellow zone again. You have to take permission from the ATC. Let us see something which you are supposed to do or you can do with the drones. So you have to fly the only one drone at a time. Do not fly multiple drones at a time. Okay, the flying drone is visible on site. That means you are able to see the drone directly without using any goggles, something like that. And you are supposed to fly the drones only in the daytime. Avoid flying through clouds and fogs and smoke. So some fog is there, you will have visibility problem. So you're not supposed to operate in a drone. I rightly said you can always see the drone with your eyes, not with the goggles, or binoculars. And you're not supposed to fly any drone behind the obstacles, that is something like trees or buildings, because that will go beyond your vision distance. So you're not supposed to fly anything behind the obstacles. And don't fly your drone more than 120 meters, that is above 400 feet from the ground level. And you should not fly the drone very, very close to people. It should above 30 meters height. Because if something happens, no, it will harm the people who are walking on the footwall and all. Similarly, take care of the height. Suppose you are trying to fly this drone in busy roads, assume it. But in such case, you should go beyond more than 30 meters above. You can run the flight, but not below 30 meters. It may harm the people. And of course, as I already said, you're not supposed to operate anything in the airport zone, that is red zones. Should not operate drone in emergency operations. Okay, let's talk about some of the compliance and standards. It's a little technical aspect, but I'll try to minimize the discussion to make you understand. Every drone manufacturer or importers, they should have some kind of approval from QCI, that is Quality Control of India. And these guys certify the third certification bodies, because QCI will not do any testing. They refer some testing bodies to take up testing. These testing bodies should have qualify as per this standard. Suppose any lab wants to do the testing of these drones, it should qualify as per this standard, that is ISO 17065. That is the standard compliance for the approval in the third party labs to test the QC that drones. The typical components they are supposed to have testing parameters. You see this one, this is standard of UL. Okay, if you are buying a drone of US brand, or if you are making some drone here and sending to US, they should make this standard. And the GE marking, this is for European country, this is for India. And every component should have certificate. Suppose if you take example of batteries and sensors, they should have a proper approval, or you can say certification for the particular sensor or battery. Nevertheless, this is very important, that is EMI EMC, because drone have some wireless systems, they will have radio systems as well. This test basically talks about the communication systems. And function safety, and this is the compliance to the reach. Suppose that the standard belongs to material what you are using inside the drone. Suppose you are using lead to mold the components, you are going to use lead, right? Lead should comply this kind of standard. And of course, cyber security, because there is a lot of communication between drone and the workstation, right? So somebody may hack your communication system. That's what cyber security should meet this cyber security standard. Okay. And coming to the drone standard, that is UL 3030, battery should assess as validated through this standard itself. This is standard. Your battery should have some safety regulations, should meet safety regulations, and they should have safety mode. Okay, and they should have proper coordination between the charger and battery. And your drone should have passed through this mechanical testing as well as environment testing. Because you are operating a drone in different environments, so assume it. In such a case, your drone should not trouble you first of all. You start giving any kind of, it should not harm anyone. That is why the standards are very much important. Anyone tell what is the most dangerous component in a drone? Any idea? Yes, that is lithium-ion battery. If the battery is not tested properly, it is not certified properly, or it is not tested by the particular concern, and the charges, if the charger is not function safely, or it is not certified by anyone, so what happens? Take this one. Battery is overcharging now because of malfunction of the charger. It keep on pumping the power to the battery. So this will happen. See it. Check it. So to prevent this kind of hazards, we should have proper charger which will have a overcharging or low charging functionality to prevent the overcharging of the battery, and it avoid this kind of hazards. Okay. That's what I said. You should have a proper charger, and you should have some energy efficiency as well. These are the parameters. Okay. And wireless services are also there inside the drone. So they will have radio systems, they will have an antenna. Okay. And somebody has even the 5G system they use, 5G communication systems and all. They should meet this testing, that is EMI/MC. So with the testing, they said, okay, because of this particular equipment, it is not interfering other communication devices. Okay. And one more test is called English testing. This is against the dust and liquids. And as we said, cyber security is a standard for it. Just I am giving a brief brief about the standards applicable for the drones. I don't want to go into more deep into these standards. For the sake of understanding, I am trying to give some standards with you. Okay. Okay. Now coming to the point. Drones for surveillance. Now, technology is grown up now. Even drones are using for detecting the facial masks. Especially this kind of technology improved after this COVID-19 pandemic situations. See the picture. To tell you who are coming without mask into the premises. There's advanced level technology is coming up in the market now. This is the facility surveillance, and you can configure the schedule for the drones to the surveillance purpose. According to that one, a drone go out automatically, autonomously to do all kind of activities. To telecast the images to the what is that control system, control room, to verify that anybody moving suspiciously, to alert the guards, check the things. That once that is done, come back to the station. Autonomous function actually. Here, the camera is here. Okay, camera picks up the images. It will transmit to the transmitter, which has got encoder. Encoder will convert the image into the radio waves. Radio wave transmitter transmit the radio waves to the system. It will have a decoder to decode the radio waves into the image again, back to station like this. This is the process actually. Of course, it will have flight control itself, so that they can control the flight movements and all. And one more thing, Earth always have powerful now, we can say magnet now, till have gravity power. It will always pull the drone to the down. Same time, air will push the drone forward. That means it will have push and pull effect. If you don't know properly how to handle handle the drone properly, you cannot control the drone. So flight control should have properly operated with the operator. That's what he said. Everybody should have, they cannot fly the drone. They should have proper training from the DGCA off-road curriculum. Got it? So drones got a specific particular kind of specialized function that is called thermal image. Thermal image basically useful for you to identify some of the problems which is not identified by naked eye. You cannot see them with the eyes, but thermal image uses a kind of images, something like see. Check this video. This is a concrete tower. See this image here. This is thermal image. There's some problem with insulation inside. It also gives you what are the rusted areas. Okay, and condensation problem is here, rusting is here, so which cannot see by an naked eye. So that now people are using drones, which is got thermal ability, thermal cameras, to give a proper system to identify the problems actually. This is again surveillance purpose. Nighttime people are using this thermal images. This is actually previews for our power supply, previews for our installation. And this is a surveillance again, thermal image. So you can identify the objects in even the night time with specialized cameras, with specialized drones. So I would like to conclude this presentation with the small inputs. So surveillance of drone to fly not more than 45 minutes. Of course, there are some specialized batteries are there. Something like hybrid batteries or gas-based batteries are there. With these batteries, you can fly the drones several hours. Again, different. Again, technology is different. If it is a regular lithium battery, that is lithium-ion battery, you cannot go beyond 45 minutes. So when you want to operate more than hours together or 2-3 hours, you have to keep multiple batteries with you with a proper charger. So night vision, generally speaking, an average drone operating around 1080 pixels, you can see up to 50 meters at the night time. Beyond that, you cannot see anything properly. And high altitude, the maximum altitude is 10 kilometers, that is more than 33,000 feet. Rightly said, if you more than 400 feet, you are now flying the drone. Should obtain a specialized, kind of permission from the ATC, that is air traffic control. So should not deviate when you're working with the drones. Okay, and this is what I want to present today. And if any kind of clarification you want with regard to this safety, security, and all, there are a lot of things for to discuss. But if anything else you want to have more information, kindly write to us, and you can reach us to the feedback form. And if anybody wants to continue learn this drone technology complete course, also you can please kindly raise your query to the feedback form. Okay, thank you very much.